we are back. We are continuing our little summer cottage. Some of you are probably tired of how many parts there are, but I said in the beginning, this was the point. We're just building really slowly. And also I don't have, she ever thinks I'm on a Zoom call, so we jumped up. I don't have a lot of packs, so I kind of don't want to try to build the whole house with like no packs. I don't really like have items, but we recently started playing high school years. And so we got some new items, so let's continue our build. We're gonna work on the living room this time. And once again, it's a beautiful, gorgeous, cunty day here in the Midwest. So you are gonna hear the sensual sounds of downtown Columbus, Ohio as my window cracked. I closed it a little bit. It was fully open, but I closed it a little bit for this video. So let's build. All right, once again, we are back with our little summer cottage. Very cute, very beautiful, inspired by the floor plan of the house that I grew up in. Y'all are used to this by now. So last time we worked on this entryway area. Let me turn off the grid. We worked on the entryway area. I really like it. I do like the idea of having some furniture kind of bleeding into the living space. So that's what we're gonna work on today. And we kind of left it as like we might change the rug because we just don't know yet. We don't know what's going on. So we'll make a start on the living area today and then also potentially try to add in like a desk nook or something. And we, like I said, we started playing high school years, so we do have some new items to use. So hopefully that will help us. And just a refresher, the overall look of this house, I guess we're going like a little bit kind of like eclectic modern cottage that's not super rustic. And then we have our pink kitchen, which I'm still obsessed with. So I think we can start with like a sofa. And I showed you last time kind of the floor plan that we used when I was growing up. So I think I might just start with that and just kind of see what's working and then go from there. That being said, I really want a fireplace. So I think maybe we'll start with like a fireplace. And this is kind of like a renovated, we're like kind of picturing this as like a renovated like cottage. So like we could just cop out and go with the Cozy Kitsch one because we've been using a lot of Cozy Kitsch to begin with. And I think that would make it quite easy for us. I'm not really finding a colorway that I think works with the wallpaper and such. That's not too bad. I just think it like doesn't pop in the right way that it looks intentional. So, and then obviously this is too big. We could try to use the base game one because I think the blue will match. In theory, that like matches, you know? Yeah, I really like that. And then let's just go ahead and use the like base game. Ooh, we also have spa day as well. I just saw the bamboo mat. Okay, this is exciting. We have the addition of spa day and high school years. But I believe the base game comes with a stone rug that's like the stone flooring that goes under a fireplace. So we'll add that. That's kind of the intent with that. I don't think the blue is the vibe. I'm not sure which gray swatch is meant to match with the gray swatch on the front, but I kind of like the greenish one the best, I think. Ooh, that one is matching the darker browns. Okay, I think it's meant to be that one for this. Okay, so I'm thinking we set up the fireplace like that, and then maybe we'll use the new high school years sofa. Because I think it comes with like a pretty cozy one that can lean kind of eclectic that like we're going for. We'll get the neutral one just to set things up. Okay, and we do also have to keep in mind the flow of the room because there is like you need to get to the stairs. So we could do, ooh, maybe I wanted a fireplace, but then this gap right here is so big because this house is much longer than the floor plan I grew up in. So potentially, okay, I kind of like this high school year sofa. This is way too far away, but I like the greens. It kind of matches really well with the cottage living stuff that we've got going on. So let's try to use this. So see, immediately this floor plan like low-key doesn't make sense because you can't really access that hallway and this feels way too close because then the television would be way too high up. I really wanted a fireplace, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Or the food bank, we could move the fireplace. Okay, to another lot apparently. We could move it to in between these windows. That looks corny. I don't like that. Too much is going on that wall. We might need to get a different fireplace. I guess the Cozy Kitsch one is lower lying and like takes up less zhuzh, but I'm thinking maybe we go with the eco lifestyle one because then we could have it, well, I guess we couldn't. Well, maybe the floor plan that we used as when I was growing up is the vibe because this is hard to lay out. Okay, let me put on my Dear Modern hat and see what we can do. Let's potentially, I feel like we don't want, I don't know, maybe sofa here is the vibe. Like what if there was an L shape? Okay, hold on. I'd hate to have to use Dream Home Decorator again, but is something like this the vibe? The television low-key has to go in this wall or like none at all. These things feel too close. So maybe it's just the television does go there. We just can't have a fireplace, which is a shame. Unless the fireplace was like very in the corner. I wish this could be in the corner. And we could do a little two-seater maybe? That's a lot of furniture, Robin. Okay, what does it look like if we do the and then we end up bringing in more of these? Like we just like commit, have a lot of storage, and we can change the swatches so that it's not all the same book. We kind of commit to like there's something going on back here. I think a sim can still path back there, so it's not completely out of the question. The sofa being so close to right here is kind of what's throwing it off. It'd need to kind of be here because then it's like chair, or like two-seater side table. But then like the entire like living space is cut off. Ooh, this is hard. Okay, maybe then instead of trying to create a zone to watch television in. We're focusing too much on the television. Let's just create like a more conversational layout. So then it's like we don't really focus on putting the TV up here. Maybe we have like a console here that has a TV on it like we did when I was growing up. And then it's more like a conversational living space than like a we watch TV here living space. Or, okay, what if we did a layout like this? And then we just commit to like having cabinets, bookcases, storage all across this back wall. I don't think I want the tall one, but I don't know if I'm thinking this because it's on my mind, because as you can see behind me, Miss IKEA Ivar, creating like our own sideboard. Because normal, so like I mentioned, I've been redecorating my apartment. So like normal sideboards are like anywhere from like 15 to like 18 inches deep. But a cabinet, like a kitchen that can be like a kitchen wall mounted cabinet, is only 11 3/4. So it's a lot thinner and it fits, it can be kind of like treated as a sideboard or a console. So I'm thinking let's use these upper cabinets from the base game because they updated them with nice wood swatches that match this decently well. And like we can alt place in and zhuzh it. But I've seen on Pinterest, like some of my inspos, like people will not put the doors on and then paint the interiors, which I'm going to do. I have my little paint swatches here that I'm looking at, but then it's kind of like a mix of closed and open storage. So that's what we're going to do on this back wall, diva, and then kind of treat it as if it is the, okay, wait, like media console. So the cabinet is sitting on the ground and it needs to come up. So if we align, and the cabinet itself has like a top to it, so you know they're not perfectly the same size, which is frustrating. I guess I could try to set it back into the wall a little bit more. Okay, I can't with the cabinet. I guess I could try to pull this out. I can't with that. I mean, we'll just have to ignore that because we are pretending like the doors came off, so like it does kind of math. And then if I set that one where I want, it should start snapping all the other ones to the same height. Okay. It's not. Well, we'll alt place all of these then. Okay, so I'm gonna add like storage all across. And since it's gonna be alt place, I'm just gonna cut and come back. Okay, so if you, oh, just kidding. I was like, hack, if you use these, they don't come up as far, but you don't have to alt place, but that's not the truth, Ellen. But I guess it's easier to alt place the ones that I'm like adding in than it is to alt place all of the countertops. Oh, these are gonna clip. Ew, that's annoying. Okay, so you do have to alt place all the countertops, but I'm gonna go in. Okay, first of all, this could be controversial. I low-key like it completely closed, and a lot of people will be like, that's way too much, Robin, but picture like the decor on it, and also just like this would be a dream for me to have. Like I think it's just very like Japandi. It's kind of like wabi sabi. It's very just like very humble Japandi wabi sabi of it all, like kind of Scandinavian. Like this in like a brutalist house with like white oak, or like a very contemporary home with like white oak instead of like this dark wood would be so beautiful. I would love that. So some of you bitches may hate it and be like, that's, oh god, the camera, that's way too much wood, that's way too many cabinets, but like, yes, this would be such a dream for me. I think I like it a lot. And honestly, I don't really want the closed or the open bookshelves, but we'll put it in for the sake. Okay, it seems really random to just have like one, and so I need to figure out where I would want to put them to have like only one be open. So I think maybe we'll alt place the cabinets later because so that they do line up, but I think maybe having the open ones, because I want to avoid having the open one be like on the end. Oh my god, why is it doing this? Something that I like to do in my own house, like apartment spaces. I was gonna say house, I've never owned a home and I probably never will. I don't like symmetry and I don't like when things are exactly the same. So it's like I never want to have two of the same piece of furniture. So it's like, I don't know. So I kind of like that it's not centered. You know what I mean? I think maybe doing something like that and then we lift all the cabinets to match might end up being the vibe. Okay. See, I like the concept of it, but the woods just aren't matching enough. And so I might just do closed storage all across. Or should we just keep this in for the sake of the video? All right, we'll keep it like that for the sake of the video, I think. Let me like fix these and make sure they're not clipping. Okay, back. I really love this. I think, you know, this layout might not be the best, but I think having that sideboard there is really helping and it gives the TV a space. Let's now try the TV on this side again, because maybe with that sideboard there, it'll help us reorient the room. Oh, I guess that changes not much because the issue was the pathway to the stair feels off. I still think this might be the layout. So we could have our television here, which the windows feel kind of tight on it. I think the windows are like centered to the windows upstairs, but let's move these and see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Hello, do those line up? Oh my god, it was never centered. Wait, it's now centered. Oh, okay, well we fixed a problem that we didn't even know existed yet. I think the only issue is like the windows touch the ceiling and I don't like that. Okay, maybe if we 9 key them, it's not as bad. Yes, so we'll do the same thing. Yes, okay, this is really coming together. I like it. I think the dark wood is the move because I don't think we can match any of these other options. Because they only added 2 wood swatches and it's like this warm one and I don't think those match as well. Okay, we're committing to the dark wood. This window disappeared. Come back, please. Okay, and this was filler furniture, so we moved the rug, so we'll figure out something else for there. So let us find the furniture we want instead of this filler furniture. But I do like this layout, I think. Okay, I kind of really like the pop of like orange from the high school years couch. I just felt like the cozy kitsch orange couch was just too like quirky pastel pop versus like eclectic, if that makes any sense. Whereas this feels like comfy and like eclectic. I don't know, maybe some of y'all will disagree with me, but like this isn't giving like eclectic cottage. It's giving like cool, artsy, you know, like I don't, you know what I mean? Modern. So I kind of like this one. It just kind of looks cozy and a little like offbeat. And then I liked this blue chair. I don't know. And then I didn't want two matching chairs. We had a chair like this growing up. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to add one in. Ours was like orange though. Ours was literally this one, like literally exactly that one. But I think the off-white will help. And I think we just need like a new rug as well. I don't think this rug is working, but I am kind of digging this kind of eclectic mix of furniture. And then, let's see, is the rug even centered? It was not. And I don't think this sofa is either. Or was it? I can't tell. And then I think if we get like a coffee table, using this as like a little ottoman maybe, I think we could have additional seating like here, like I was saying in that first video. And then we can build out a little desk back here. And I think that'll be really cute. Okay, so I think if the chairs touch the rug, the sofa shouldn't. It'll help the space feel bigger. I think that's a thing. Let's try to find a rug. We can probably also get like a really big one, because I know last time we were trying to find rugs and some of them were just like way too big. I think like we should be able to get like a really kind of, oh, I love this rug. There's so many fun patterns. Something like this might be interesting. It has like a nice texture and pattern on it. Okay, I don't like the color though. I definitely don't think that natural fiber one from Laundry Day is the vibe. That's just a little too, the pattern's too big. You know what? I mean, as close to custom content as we can get. Listen, the refined living room will probably help us out. Can I size this up without it being crazy? No. I think this one's just a little too small. I think the size of this one is good. It's just the colors I don't think are doing us any favors. This one's huge, but I kind of like it. Okay, the colors are just not coloring for me. I think, I like the layout. I think that's working. And I think like the open bookshelving is bothering me, but I do like the idea of it. So I'm trying to leave it. The space is just so like large, you know? Maybe instead of chairs, we do two sofa. And then we have like a chair over here with an ottoman near the open bookshelves, because it's like, this is like, we can create like a little reading corner like we had said in the beginning or in the entryway video. I like this orange pop, but like maybe, do we want a more neutral? Ooh, I like that, I think, with like this pop of red on the blanket. Okay, wait, that's nice. Maybe we try to work with that. And then maybe we do want a more understated rug, so less pattern. Okay, I like this industrial loft one. I do wish it was a bit bigger, but I think we can work with that. And then let's get like a love seat or like a two-seater sofa to pair with this. I think blue would be nice. It's hard to work with this wallpaper, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe not that one. But we do need something like equally as cozy. Yeah, I think this versus chairs is definitely the vibe. We just gotta find the right one. Okay, this swatch of this one matches the blanket really well. And it's kind of tying in that chair. I think that's working for me. We could also add some more pillows to it and cover these pillows to get the right colors going. I don't know. It's kind of working. It's low-key kind of working with everything. Okay, so then we can kind of, do we dare double this up? Just have hella seating in this place. It is a big room. And then, hold on. Wait, why am I like loving this? Okay, we could kind of do something like this. Boom. And like pretending like this is the ottoman for that. We'll move this thing. We'll kind of refigure out this corner. This is kind of a vibe. And then we could also do like a, like it doesn't have to be this one. And maybe it is this one because it's nice. But like if we get like a, is that like too much furniture back here? Like, I mean, that's like kind of big, but like maybe like that. And then, I think there's too many surfaces, but like, I feel like you know what I was trying to do. Or like, even if that was like on this one, that might be too many surfaces if we put a desk. Okay, let's get some like filler furniture here. Ooh, new desks. Yes, scholarly school desk. That feels kind of eclectic, and I like the rounded, especially if it's gonna be in this corner. Wonder if there's a nice colorway. It's like kind of industrial too. I really like this. I didn't know this item was in the game, because again, I haven't like played with many of the packs. And I feel like a lot of the like YouTubers I watch use kind of similar items every time, which like me as well, but maybe this like neutral wood one for our desk. That feels kind of like eclectic and funky and interesting. That's a little too 90s. Simple yet stylish. Okay, this is giving like IKEA desk. And the wood match is a little closer to the darker woods in the room. Okay, we don't have to commit to that one, and I'll probably end up committing to this one because, one, you want not only a mix of values, but also materials. So like the metal is a reflective material, and we have not a lot of reflective materials in this space, other than like over here. So incorporating more reflective materials might be nice. Yes, thinking about desk in that corner, we'll get the chair. And then, again, this is all like filler. That's a really nice chair too. I kind of want one like that in real life. I have like a really nice like mesh one, but I want like a little bit more of an industrial one, and I also don't need the arms on it because then I can't scoot in as much because my desk is ergonomic, so it's kind of low. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm kind of liking this. The flow, some could argue the flow is a little off. because of how much seating there is and like how zoned off this is. I don't think Sims can squeeze through here. And then these just feel like too close. And we can't push that back more. I'm seeing the vision, and I feel like y'all are seeing the vision as well. Like if you know, you know, I fear. I do kind of feel like having something there to block that off is essential. So maybe we keep that more open. And then once we get a coffee table, like it doesn't have to be this one. This one's actually very ugly, so I don't even want to put it down. Okay, I like this one. Feels like it matches our vibe. So it's like if we get a coffee table, and we'll just choose like a neutral right now. That's helping. That's not centered to the television. Okay, I like that. We could also probably just scrap this chair and bring the chair over. The chair can be like here. Because I don't know about y'all, but I do like a random like chair placement. That feels appropriate. And then we could have like a bigger plant here slash we do kind of try to make this table work. I don't know. This space feels really big, but I fear might be what it needs to be. Okay, it's been like a week. I stopped working on it and then I just never picked it back up. So listen, I look different. The background's gonna look different. It's fine. But I do stand by what we were kind of working with last time. So I think we're gonna go in and just add some more like detailed stuff and pick the right colors and things and then wrap up. Okay, I think I enjoyed this coffee table. We just need to pick the right wood swatch. Maybe this one because it kind of ties in. Oh, we zoomed out insanely. Tying in some of the wood tones from that side of the room. I don't think we want to use this chair anymore. All right, I think I like the idea of the cozy kitchen chair because we had a version where, and again, this is functionally a seat, but we're gonna pretend it's an ottoman because we had a version where we had two of this sofa back to back and I really liked that like color moving across. So we're gonna kind of commit to that. And then I think we're gonna bring in the blue from the star pillow over there. And then let's get a tall plant for right here. And I know I said that I was gonna try to commit to the open bookshelves, but I just think I lied. You know what? No, we'll keep it. Okay, and I really like that. And honestly, I really like this desk. I think the like mid-tone is a nice, because again, you want like a range of values as well as a range of textures. So we have the light, medium, and deep. So I think we'll keep that. And honestly, the high school years chair is fierce and I want one like this in real life. Obviously not the gold because like I kind of find like gold hardware a little camp. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I like that. We'll use it just because it's new and it's fun. So let's get a computer. I honestly want it to be like a bubble computer. I think that's fun. I don't have the little Simsy kit yet because anytime that I'm buying packs, I buy them in like sets because I don't like buy just one pack. But the next time that I go through to buy packs like during the sale, I'm definitely gonna get. Ooh, this is new with high school years. I didn't know about. The streaming computer. Oh my God, is there gameplay attached to this? That's so fun. Oh my God, there's multiple of them. Wait, can you be a streamer? There might be gameplay tied to that. I love that. Oh my God, there's even this one. That's so fun. High school years is such a great pack. Okay, let's get the bubble computer and then we'll get some clutter for this desk. I'm thinking art over here because we need to keep this pathway clear. Art here, like a plant over here, maybe like a small little rug at the bottom of the stair. And then obviously like plants, books, decor can go across here in a really nice way. Something for the coffee table. We'll get a pillow, maybe a plant over here as well. So we'll pull out some clutter. All right, we have this nice colorful desk lamp from high school years. That could be fun. Maybe I should size it down. It's like huge. Okay, that's nice. And then we don't want to put too much clutter on the desk because sometimes they don't use it. Oh my God, these little makeup brushes from high school years as well. What a cute little pack. Craft collection. That's fun. I think just like a fun like pencil cup or something will be nice. Or we could do the headphones from the Everyday Clutter Kit. I think that's fun. I think the pencil cup will add like texture and color. Again, we're going for like an eclectic feel. Also, my aircon just came on. So listen, if that's in the background, deal with it. This video is already a mess. So, all right, we'll get the cute pencil cup, period. Do I like the blue lamp? I think I do. All right, let's find like an artwork for right here. I mean, we could cheat and use the cozy kitsch. Like that's always, like that'll definitely work because we're using basically the rest of this pack elsewhere. It is a little like youthful though, more so than eclectic, so maybe not. We could use this little gallery wall. James, what is this? Oh, here, these have beautiful photos or colors in them, so maybe we do something like that. Yeah, those colors look really great in here. Well, the camera, okay. What other swatches are there? Okay, honestly, the default swatch is really beautiful. I like that. I love the colors of that. It's really working well with everything else we have going on, I think. And then I'm thinking like we can put a plant or maybe even, I was thinking maybe like a basket, the basket of blankets from the cottage living pack, but that might make more sense like over here. Yeah, it's pretty big, so I was like, over here would make more sense. Like somewhere over here would make more sense, or even like behind here, because then you could like reach for it, but it also fits like right here really well. I feel like it's kind of huge. Should I size it down? I kind of like it right here. The pink and blue is nice. The color of the basket, not my favorite, but I think it's the best swatch. Okay, we'll use that. And then I think we need a really tall plant over here, which like, it's a shame we have to use the Jungle Adventure plant already, but I think that's kind of the vibe for over here. Does that look crazy when you're walking in though? Oh, forgot about this. Let's use this over here then, if we're gonna use this over here. Wait, we need to like tab and then walk into the house. You know what? No, it doesn't look too crazy. It looks bad because the lighting is crazy, but like the lighting on it is so it can be outdoors. I'm pretty sure that's why it's so dark, but I don't mind it right there. You know what? I'll put that right there. I like that. And then let's use this one over here. A little plant stand and also bringing in a pop of that blue. All right. Do we want to commit to blue though? We're gonna go to the lighter blue? No. Okay, blue. Can we change the color of the pot? That's the real question. We can. I think a terracotta one, that like pop of orange, looks really nice. Okay, beautiful. Okay, yeah, I don't like the lighter blue. Okay, nice. That's feeling nice and eclectic. I don't think I want this lamp anymore. This one's an interesting shape, but I don't really think the swatches are working on this one either. I mean, we could obviously do the classic base game one. That feels like so far away, but I don't really want to alt place it. Okay, beautiful. That ain't bad. I like that. I really like that. I think I want to try to find maybe a little rug to either go here or maybe one under there. Which, like, obviously this isn't like ergonomic because the chair would. I don't like that. Let's see if we can size this down enough. I don't know if this is common, but like growing up, we had a rug at the bottom of the stairs. We also had like a sideboard, but we have this going on. Ooh, I like the patterns on these. I probably already said this at some point. Let's do, that's beautiful. Wait, that looks like an entryway rug. See, the only thing I don't like is like rectangle of relatively the same size. And I don't want to find a bigger piece of furniture because that's going to block off right here. So it seems crazy to not have a rug at your entryway, but at the stairs. I mean, I don't have a rug at my entryway at my apartment currently because you can't, because the door is like so flush to the ground that it would slide open. Okay, and then I think a lamp. Oh, let's get a ceiling fan because we had a ceiling fan growing up. Mama. I mean, that's super industrial, but not a lot of options. Seems really low too. Like that one just doesn't seem, you know what? We'll use that one, the base game one. And I'm gonna center it to the archway, not the furniture. And I'll put a light inside of it. Oh, the Alex Earl light died. It's really dark over here, but maybe we'll put a table lamp up on one of these. And then I think I want a floor lamp right here. Let's get this one because we've already been using so much of the Cozy Kitch. We might as well continue. Because my other option, Book Nook. Or the food bank. I think I moved the screen. The refined living room one. Those all look the best. Oh, here's a high school years one. This is huge, right? What are the colors? Again, I don't know if I mentioned this at any other point in the video yet. I like the blue, but I like just installed high school years and started playing it. Okay, maybe we'll do that. I like the blue, but I also don't at the same time. Maybe the purple's nice. I like it, but not for here. I thought I would. It needs more of like a fabric shade. Like this room needs more of like a fabric shade, I think. I say that, but all of my other options that I listed were not fabric shades. I mean, she feels like a classic, like the IKEA lamp. Like, I kind of don't like that. Maybe we go with, okay, maybe we go back to a more of a task lamp versus an ambient lighting. Because then it's like, okay, here's the lamp. It's like a task lamp for the person in this chair. So unfortunately, it is gonna have to be Miss Cozy Kitch or the food bank. You know which one's very eclectic? This one. And I don't hate it. Yeah, there's like a normal swatch of it. I mean, this is more ambient than task, but do we want her right here? And then another task lamp over there. Feels awkwardly placed, and I don't think it's even like adding light to this section. Yeah, it feels like there's no light coming off of it. Let's mirror this sconce to the other side of this bump out over here. Did I 9-key these? I don't remember. Ooh, that's tall. Also, I don't know if that's gonna block a sim. Okay, what's going on? Maybe if I size it down. I'm gonna size it down. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna block anyone, but I think that helps with the lighting a little bit. I don't think the yellow is the vibe for the lamp. Maybe we just go with black to help kind of like ground things. I kind of like the beige as well. Let's bring the beige back. Bring back beige. Okay, something for the coffee table. Maybe something on a tray. Where's the tiny living tray? I think that one's always nice. Oh, it's under lighting, isn't it? Yeah, because it's a candle. Beautiful. That's beautiful, babes. I'm gonna do the green because that's my favorite color. And I think, honestly, it really works in here. Okay, this is really coming together. How do we feel about this lamp? I'm not digging it anymore, but I don't know. And I think should the coffee table be centered to the rug or to the sofa? I think to the rug. That looks a little more comfortable. And then it's also like more realistic of like getting access to these. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add a pillow here. Maybe like a little pop of green as well. Maybe not. I like that blue. Maybe if it was a little less saturated. Okay, I like that. I like that. It's such a weird like mix of colors, but again, that's kind of the point. No, we'll just get like a nice cozy beige pillow. Okay, I'm gonna pull out clutter and clutter the top of this. I feel like it'll just take so long and it won't be interesting to watch, and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back, girl. Build mode, tab, build mode, crazy. We're back. We did some clutter, so let's tour what we worked on this video. And again, not good with the camera, and also sorry this video was a mess. It's a little choppy, but listen, and it appears that we are lagging as well. So here's what it looks like when you enter the door. Again, we work, oh, ignore that. Okay, here's what it's like to enter the home. It's so beautiful, actually. I love our little like built-in. Okay, my camera is going crazy. I mean, we did the entryway last time, so y'all have already seen this, but I love our little, my cat just snorted. He has congestion. I love our little like fully just built in IKEA Ivar tees. It looks so good. You guys are so mad. You bitches are so mad. And here's our eclectic little, colorful little, beautiful little living area. I love it. We got a nice little basket of cozy things. And then again, these like open shelving, we're pretending like you have the built-ins going all across and then you just didn't put the doors on. So that way you have open shelving as well. But yes, I think it's really beautiful, really gorgeous. I didn't paint the ceiling. Need to paint the ceilings. But yes, we have, well, yes, we have our nice kind of eclectic mix of colors, kind of tying in some of the room colors from the other rooms as well. So you can kind of see like a view through here. I need to paint the ceiling so bad. Of course, everything works together because it's the Cozy Kitsch kit mostly in high school years, but that window's disappeared. But yeah, I really like it. It looks really cozy, really eclectic, really beautiful. Wow. Okay, we kind of ate this up. For such a messy video, we ate this up. The high school years couch, Cozy Kitsch couch, horse ranch, painting, kind of tying our colors together as well. Love this little desk corner. Don't think that light is like doing anything for some reason, but yeah, high school years desk and chair. You know, I've recently installed, so using it just cause, and also it really kind of fits. Some beautiful clutter just kind of along our built-in kind of like storage console moment. And here's a photo from this view. And just to recap, let's run through the back door as well. So I think the last time I toured the backyard, I was like lagging a bit, but this is basically the backyard. And so let's kind of tour through what we have so far. And then we'll also get a view of, wait, let's change this light to gold like out front. Actually, no. So let's just like get a view of everything we've done so far, and then also we'll get a view of the living space like from the dining room, from like this angle. Of course, you walk through the beautiful pink kitchen. We're not gonna do like a detailed tour, we're just kind of getting vibes. Painting the ceiling is a must. I love the transition into this room. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. I think it's really fun. Like the nice transition of colors into each room, or like textures even. I think it works really well. Yeah. Love it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm like, why is the lighting weird? It's like, I just don't have makeup on and I'm used to seeing myself with makeup on. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was a little bit of a mess and kind of chopped together, but I do think our living room turned out really well. I'm kind of really proud of it. I was feeling kind of like down about it the last time I recorded, so I just like, and if you were in the last stream, we flopped. Our creativity, she's running out. Our creative juices are running out. I'm spending a lot of time like working on my apartment, so like my creative energy outside of work, which if you don't know, I have like a creative job. I do graphic design, but yeah, I think we're getting back into it. We really ate with this living room. I'm gonna paint the ceilings this time right after this so I don't forget as I take my little screen grabs. So I'll paint the ceilings. But next time we'll work on, I guess, hallway upstairs, bathroom, and then we'll see what else we can get to, but no promises for like a huge overhaul, because again, we're basically copying Aiden, Devin Bumpkin, where we just build really slowly and we just enjoy it, and it's mostly about vibes and like practicing and like, I don't know. Anyway, bye. Okay, yes, once again, for the third time, fourth time, maybe, apologies for how choppy this video might end up being, but we really ate. I want to live here, and in many ways, I have.